Hello, ma'am. This is Team 4. We are from DCC subject, and our main topic is here about the presentation given by us. We are a team of 6, so we are giving a presentation on lifestyle electronics and e-commerce management system. So we are going to discuss about this in the prolonged video. We'll be in this will be in detailed way, and there will also be a demonstration about what's going on in the project, and we'll be explaining what are the tools we are going to use and techniques we are going to use, and we'll finally conclude the project as well. So these are the table of contents. These are the processes and the format which we use, and these are the deployments and the maintenance and all of the techniques we'll be using, and any of the functionalities. Everything is included in there. Everything is in the which is included in the PPT is are listed here. So coming to the main thing, the front end part is done by the Shekhar Bhumireddy and Dinesh Sayanaparthi, and the coming to the back end part, I and Bharat, we are going to take care of that. And coming to the AWS part, Manikanta and Varun are going to take up those things. So we are going to discuss everything in detail, person by person. Everything is going to be clear. So coming to the main part, we are going to discuss about our introduction. Here, there is nothing but the main, nothing but here, the main definition of this total project is about the e-commerce systems which we are going to use, where this it is shopping accessible. It will be around 24 hours. Which can be done 24 hours. We can do get into a cart, and we can even put our total items, and we can take everything out by billing it. It is 24 by 7, and the total marketing is done by the customer based protocol, where uh, they can reach anytime they need. And coming to the customer benefits, we are going to have various offers and varieties which can be improving the shopping experience. So our main objective is we are going to integrate an AWS. We are going to integrate some AWS services such as EC2, RDS, and S3 bucket. Where EC2 is an instance which is gonna play some main roles in there, and S3 is also a storage form where you are which is also an AWS service, and we have a backend framework which is Django, and we will use some AWS tools as well. And coming to the front end part, HTML, CSS, and style scripting is also done, and we also have Bootstrap, and we have some various managing experiences in there in the electronics field. So everything will be discussed and will be demonstrated. So coming to the next part, functional and non-functional requirements. Here we have some various interfaces which will be discussed by my next person. We have some user interfaces and admin panel where everything is going to be in there. So the user interface is nothing but as we know, there won't be any discomfort while the user is accessing our website or any our application. So he comes into our website or any application, and he feels free going in the shopping cart or catalog or what is totally there in the website. So he's gonna take a look totally, so he doesn't feel any discomfort in there. And coming to the non-functional requirements, we have the maintenance and support quality and the program which needs to be of course profitable. So there we have a number of problems such as reliability, scalability, and the performance issues. And we also need to be time to time daily basis in the HR part also, where the human resource thing should be maintained as well. And the next slide is nothing but the main role of the cloud computing in e-commerce. Here the main introduction comes in. So here the front end thing and the back end thing, AWS totally is gonna discuss. And where AWS S3 bucket and Nginx, and also we have Unicorn, which is a Python GI server, and we have a Django server in there. So where Nginx is also works as a reverse proxy to where which is also can be handled as the incoming HTTP. So the request and everything is distributed among that. And coming to the AWS S3 bucket, we will be using static storage files where the product is totally managed, and the images and CSS files, everything can be done, and the even JavaScript files. And coming to the relational database service, which is none other than RDS, is none other than hosting. Hosting is done by MySQL. So the database to storage the product information totally is take care there. And coming to the order details, everything is done internally in the relation database. And coming to the front end and back end, we'll use HTTP, HTML, CSS. We'll use CSS3 version and JavaScript and Bootstrap. Backend we'll be using Python and Django. And coming to development tools, we have, as I said before, Nginx and Unicorn. And coming to the functionality part, we have the product research going on there. We'll be trying to implement what is going to be there in there, and the total main thing is the deployment process, where we'll set up an AWS EC2 instance for hosting the Django application. And coming to the configuration of security groups, we have IAM roles where everything is going to be taken care of, and AWS resources. And we also have the Django application server running locally, where everything is every database connection is going to have the static files and the media files linked. And coming to the Nginx and Unicorn, we'll be setting up everything in the proxy server, so we don't have any problem in the Django application. And coming to testing and debugging, we'll be discussing that in the further part, and even deploying EC2, everything is done in the demonstration part. And now I'm gonna say about the cloud architecture. This thing basically is coming to the connecting internet and everything. We'll have a detailed overview in there. So now my friend is going to take over.
Yeah, good evening. Here we are seeing some of the front-end technologies, which are HTML version 5, CSS version 3, JavaScript and Bootstrap. Now we can discuss it briefly. HTML, which is known as Hypertext Markup Language, where it supports multimedia elements such as audio and video nativity, enhancing the ability to showcase products. Whereas CSS is known as cascading style sheets, where it provides advanced styling features like animations and transactions to create visually appealing sites. A JavaScript, which we use in our regular basis, which enables interactive elements on web pages, crucial for user engagement like product zooms and sliders. Whereas Bootstrap, it is very useful thing here. The mainstream was the streamlines it uses for the streamlines web development with responsive templates and components, ensuring that site looks good on all devices. Yeah.
Hello all, I'm going to discuss about user interface. Here you can where all the products are available, like electronic items like laptop, washing machines, phones, fridge, etc. So for the first user login of Lifestyle Electronics, we need to create an account. We need to give the basic details like email address, first name, last name, mobile number, address, and password. After giving these particular details, we can log in into the login. We can go to the login page and we can sign up for the Lifestyle Electronics page. So these all the UI interface are done by front-end technology like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, where this all the data will be stored in these technology backend technologies used in. We used Python and Django framework, and we also used the MySQL workbench. So coming to this slide, in this we are having a products like mobile phone, TV, and some lotion. So we can select a particular item. We can add to the cart what we need. So after entering the cart, it may ask you like details to, if you are existing user, you can log in with your existing details, or else if you are a new user, you need to create an account and need to log in, so that you can keep the cart items in your cart. So after replacing items in the cart, it will ask the account information. It will ask the account information like email, mobile number, address, like this. So it will give the detailed receipt. So in this, the user selected a cart as item as iPhone. So it will mention the price with all, including all the taxes and order total. So we need to check out. This all the details will be saved in the MySQL database. So it will give the receipt, total overall receipt in the shopping cart. What is the purchase of what is the total item? So we can use card method, credit card or debit card methods before purchasing. Before that, we need to enter the billing address before the payment. So we can place the order by using online transactions like credit or debit card. So this is the lifestyle electronics of user interface. So first of all, if a user if it is a new user, we need to sign up. We need to click on sign up, and we need to give this email address, first name and last name, city. So as in this, I have given in this already I have given my username as Varun with mobile number, all this address. So the it will be shared. It is stored in MySQL database. So this is my details, what I have given in username and first name, last name, and email. So I am trying to log in. So that I have already created my account. Now I am going to login page. So it is login to my user. So I can shop now items. I'm going to purchase iPhone 14 Pro Max. I'll be adding to the cart. In your cart, it is showing my I added two items, two phones. So I'll be placing the order. And it gives the summary of all estimation cost, and also we apply the discount at 10% offer, and proceed to checkout. Then we can give this all the card details and mobile number and our billing address, and then we can place our order. This process this backend process done by MySQL database. Where is MySQL database? It is the database design, where in this we used to create a tables like shopping cart, shopping category, like shop customers like customer like ID, phone, house number, street, city, pin, state, and profile ID. In coming to the shopping order, like first for our orders, it will ask the first name, last name, phone, house number, street, pin, code, etc. So in database and management, it is a well efficiency and well structured database is to ensure quick retrieval and where it is a secure storage of data, and also processing the customer management. In this database, I use the AWS services like RDS integration, which is used to scalable information, handle high scale of loads and peak shopping times. So I already discussed the database where user and authentication security, where authentication protocols where implements of protocols to verify user identity, protecting user accounts from unauthorized access, and data will be secure and ensure like it is ensures like sensitive data information like credit card information like personal details encrypted in secure store. Coming to product and inventory management, like real-time systems and product catalog. In real-time systems, we used to prevent overselling and keep customers informed that the product availability. If the product is not available, it will be disappear. Coming to product catalog management, which is used to allow easy updates the product description, prices, specifications, maintaining accurate and up-to-date information. So in the above product availability, it is showing that iPhone, phone, television, and cream with a description with price, and order and processing management, where it is an automation process where is it to reducing the possibility of errors and speeding of processing, where customer communication about their order status from confirming their delivery, improving the satisfaction. This I already discussed in shown in demonstration. In this, I have used it. Firstly, I have deployed. I'm going to show demonstration. Firstly, I deployed in localhost. If a customer wants to replace item or need to talk with help center, we need to contact us. There is a contact us page and address available, and you can also email and phone number is also available to talk. So we used to host in a public server, so that we are using the AWS cloud platform. For that services, we are using EC2 instances, RDS. For EC2 in Ubuntu, we used to connect SSH login. We used to create a EC2 instance and we generate a PEM file. With the help of a PEM file, we used to log in a Ubuntu with a public IP4 DNS. Then we can connect with EC2 instance, and we'll be installing SQL servers, databases, and we'll be also install the Python libraries and MySQL. After copying all these things, we'll be deploying into the EC2 distance. It will take nearly 1 to 2 hours. So it will give this IPv4 address. So this is a public address. We can use this. So next slide will be continued by Shekhar.
So in our project, in our application, we used some algorithms to make user interface friendly. The customer can search the items in a very easy manner. So this interface makes friendly products easier to well-organized categories and filters. And coming to the searching algorithms, we use some algorithms to get the products from the database very quickly, and also it will manage the customers to book the items in our application. And coming to the testing strategies, in the comprehensive testing strategy, before launching the website, through testing is essential to identify and resolve any bugs, errors, and error issues, and including functional usability, performance, and security testing. And coming to the load testing, it simulates both normal and high traffic conditions to ensure the platform remains stable and responsive under stress. And coming to the future enhancements, Bharat gonna explain this slide, I think.
Thank you, Shekhar. Yeah, future enhancements. There are very many type of future enhancements we can see in now, like advanced analytics and reporting. There are some plans to incorporate advanced analytics to provide data insights into customer preferences and buying patterns. Like by implementing analytical tools to track user behavior, monitor sales metrics, and generate reports for business insights. And when you're going for enhanced mobile experience, it aims to optimize the mobile shopping experience to cater to the increasing number of mobile users. Like implementing features like product recommendations, user reviews, and ratings to enhance the user experience. Not only this, apart from that, Paytm Gateway integration, it integrates the Paytm gateways such as PayPal or Stripe to enable secure online payments. And performance optimization optimizes front-end and back-end code, database queries, and caching mechanisms to improve application performance. And mobile responsiveness ensures the application in fully responsive and optimized for mobile devices to reach a wider audience. Yeah, and my friend Manikanta will continue from this here.
I'm concluding that the successful launch of an online store for lifestyle and electronics, we used advanced web tech and cloud infrastructure to make it powerful. it meets its goals well, and providing a strong base for future improvements and growth. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Madhukar.
Madhukar. Thank you, everyone.